still holding on to that roof. And in the meantime, we are going to say goodbye to the players there from VIP. Out they go. The run is over for them. And well, now we got to wait and see how much were they able to secure here.
Yeah, it's still going to be decent. Not any placement points, though, secured, which makes sense when you have a city finish in play. A lot more teams are just able to survive and linger. And, yep, that's only going to be 2 eliminations secured by the likes of VIP. Equinox also 1 elimination to their name this game. As Wolves, they've got a decent transition point. You could see a few of the buildings were free to the west of them. So I think that Wolves should very easily survive this transition. Unless they do a big fumble upon their own move. But yeah, there you have it, actually looking at their position. The smoke road's coming out. The main thorn in their side is going to be NG, because look at Killer. He's making the cross over the road. A team that has really nothing to lose, just to try and ruin it for other teams. We'll see how that's going to work out. Ventru, Incorporate, making the push forward. This has been a position where so many big breaches have happened in global tournaments, in particular BTR versus D+. And now it's going to be Ventru taking it up against the entirety of Team Entity. It's a trio, Hope, Ace, and Psycho. So far, they stand strong, defend their terrain, but it's going to be Wolves looking for the solo player. Killer was looking to upset the Wolves, but they were hungry. They were starving as they bite down on their enemies.
And a good push in that. But here we go. Ventru now turning their focus right on up to Entity. A very pressured position here. Let's see whether or not Entity can survive. A bit of a response back and forth, either which way the utilities go. Hope managing to tank quite a bit of damage there. And also negating quite a bit of that damage all at the same time. Patonka very determined to send it all up top. But it looks like people have been up to something up on the top floor there. As there's so much utility deployed all over the place. It is peeling out the windows. But Ventru, they are going to run out of utility at some point, right? So they can't continue with this approach. At some point, they're going to have to send it in. And Hope now just looking to close it up. But it is absolute bloodshed across the way. Hope trying to hold on with everything they can. But not quite sure whether or not Ventru Inc. is going to allow too much of that continuity to come through here. As they already have 14 eliminations up. And they could now bounce back onto a full 3-piece.
Go on, Hope. Trying to get his teammate back up. It's going to take a moment. But Ventru, ooh, they've yet to make the ascent upstairs. That's going to be some good plays. The nades traded back and forth. The Molotov in particular really been able to spread. That's going to be a massive knock on. Actually, 2 players. So much value for just a single piece of utility. And this is going to be making them having to go for the push. Go on the assault in that fight. But Psycho just missing so many shots here. It's down to Hope. Sole survivor. Can he keep it going for his team? Can Team Entity look strong? The answer to that is no. Tonka getting the 1v2 and will keep his team in the conversation.
Absolute brutality coming in here.
That was a weird fight.
I mean, we did see... I mean, it's like... It's pretty crazy, right? The team's deciding to kind of just wake up, right? All the way on the second to last match, potentially here. And, I mean, I would love to have seen this pretty much be the flavor of the day, right? Teams kind of play with this aggression all the way through. But the one team that needs to not necessarily bring the aggression, but need to bring the tactics here is going to be the side of Wolf. They now start to focus over on that 9Z side, looking to at least create a bit of a pathway so they can move further forward. The zone is going to pressure them, and we still got 6 teams holding strong. Wolves trying everything that they can think of to get that extra bit closer to a potential victory. A winner chicken dinner, but Cole with a beautiful hit. The nade just so accurate on the money. The follow-up hits are there, and 9Z now pushing forward, helping to just alleviate the Alpha 4 Legend squad.
All good to see Slonic on the high ground position, but can 90 Globant ruin it for 2 teams in a smash room back-to-back? They did it earlier to VIP on a wrangle. They might be bringing the heat to the good old Wolves. Necessary, though, and to go for the quick wraparound. You did use the med kit to get back to 100% HP. They will not get anything significantly dealt to the enemies of 90 Globant. And actually, Wolves has got such a good setup, DK. Generally, if they win this game, they smash to end the entire tournament. And they've got this sweeping option to the east. No one is going to be pintering their location. Apex and 90 Globe kind of stuck fighting each other in these buildings. And the blue zone is forcing them to make a mistake, to push out in the open. The real threat to Wolves, I would say, would be Ventru Inc.
Nate, though, absolutely on the money, and we do say goodbye to 9Z. No more menacing angles from their side, but now it's going to be the Wolves looking to push on forward. If anything, they might regain a bit of a stand up to those standings. Apex, though, going to be the next one out. Oh, it is looking good, though.
Whoa.
Wolves,
Top
one team between them and a potential victory. One nade could end the whole event right here, Max.
That's it. It's one solo player. Ventru Inc. The flush comes on through. Tonka out of the game too. Axel, the 1v3. Wolves looking to get a chicken dinner, looking to get the smash. And it's Axel. He's going to deny it out to the blue zone. And it will be a smash. And Wolves Esports will become your PMGO North America Season 1 2026 Grand Champions.
Absolutely crazy. What a turnaround here for the Wolves. The determination just paying off, and they come through and they steal the seat. Right, VIP looked like it was going to be theirs. Wolves just absolutely relentless, holding strong, holding steady, blessing us with a smash finish. I mean, I just want to give them a big old round of applause, because that